Hello Richmond Park Academy Year 12, my name is Killian.
My name is Jade.
And we are talking to you from NCS, the National Citizen Service. And we're really excited to be telling you today all about the awesome autumn half-term programme that you can get involved in this October half-term. Now, it's a shame we can't be there in person. Both Jade and I have been to Richmond Park Academy in the last year. I'm sure you might recognise us from your previous assemblies, but today we're telling you all about the autumn experience. And we'd just like to thank your teacher, Miss Pritchard, for letting us talk to you today.
So before we start telling you about the wonders of the autumn programme, I want to ask, has anyone here ever been told that they couldn't do something because they weren't old enough, or for whatever other reason? Well, that's not going to happen in this video. This video is focusing on the things that you can do and turning those no you can't into no we cans. And here's a video to show you a little bit more what we mean.
If you are under 18, you cannot watch the following.
No, actually, we can't. Oh no, you just can't grow up.
No, we can.
In other news, teens can't change anything. No, we can't. Our planet! Our future!
You can't get this job yet.
No. I think you found the can.
Boys, you can't stand there.
No, we can't. We're just waiting for our mate check.
Hiking? You can't even get out of bed.
No, we can.
Skirts? They just can't.
No, we can.
You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. No.
You can.
You can't write a book.
No, we can.
You can't wear that.
No, we totally can. And I'm going to show you how
No, we can.
Search NCS for the summer that turns no you can't into no we can.
So this year hasn't exactly gone to plan, 2020. It's been a bit of a write-off, eh? But we want to make sure you end the year on a massive high, having a lot of fun and getting lots of valuable skills for the future. Miss Pritchard tells me as sixth formers, 16 to 17 years old, most of you watching this video may be thinking about going to university. So when you are filling out your UCAS applications, writing your personal statements, even if you're applying for jobs in the future, you're going to need lots of good examples of work and skills that you can talk about. And NCS is a really great way to make sure that you get all of them really quickly and have a little bit of fun along the way. So what are you going to be getting up to on the programme? It begins in the October half term, it runs for 5 to 7 days, and we kick off the week with some exciting outdoor activities. So you could be doing something like rock climbing, maybe some water sports. Some young people in the summer went and did Go Ape. So it's a great way to meet your new teammates, get to know them, have a little bit of fun, blow off a little bit of steam, and just have a really good time. Then we move on to the skill-based workshops.
So the skill-based workshops are really valuable, but they're also really fun. They're going to teach you all those skills that Killian mentioned earlier. You'll do things like money management, you might do things like an enterprise day, teaching you how to make a business plan, pitch a business plan, and more. And you might do some well-being sessions as well, which are fun, but also really useful. The week rounds off with a social action project. This part of the programme is all about making a difference in your local communities. On the screen are some examples of organisations that NCS worked with this summer. For example, with the Lives Not Knives group, they campaigned with that charity who were raising awareness for the dangers of knife crime. They were engaging with the public, giving out t-shirts and leaflets and things like that. The Don't Zap the Zip campaign were working against the stopping of those little zip Oyster cards you guys have. They did really well. They were handing out leaflets in the streets again, and they also created an Instagram page which you can go and follow if you want to, and links to the Don't Zap the Zip petition. These examples are all great things that you can talk about in things like your personal statement or even job applications. something that you've done outside of school that can help you stand out among all those other applicants.
Now, another example of a young person making a difference you may have seen during the summer is the Manchester United and England footballer Marcus Rashford. He of course wrote to the government and asked them to make sure that all young people in schools carried on receiving free school meals. It was so impactful that the government and Boris Johnson made a U-turn, and that is in fact the case now going forward. So it goes to show that no matter how old you are, you really can make a difference. And the great thing about the Social Action Project as well is you can really use the skills that interest you, whether you're more creative, whether you're a project leader, or whether you just love getting involved all round. You really get to put your heads together and make the most of an opportunity and a real difference and get to know your community as well. So you might be thinking, how much does it cost me to go on the programme on NCS this autumn? You may know in the past to go on you would have had to pay a small fee, but exclusively for Year 12 this autumn, it's free. Which is a really wonderful opportunity, because trust me, soon you'll be having to pay your student loans, you'll be paying taxes, all sorts of payments that you didn't expect. So I really encourage you to grab this awesome opportunity with both hands.
So, when can you go on the programme? Like we said, it takes place in the October half term, from the 26th of October until the 1st of November. The Social Action Project takes place on 2 additional days spread out across the month of November. Now, because there's only one programme in Richmond, it means that there are limited spaces. So, if you're interested, you need to act very quickly. When you go on the website to sign up, you can go on Find a Programme, type in Richmond Park School, and it will show you the nearest programme to you with available spaces.
So as Jade said, you need to get signed up as quick as possible and get your place locked and sorted for NCS this autumn. We will do our best to make sure you can go with your mates as well. So if you want to all go together, you need to sign up as soon as possible. How do you do that then? So on the board, on the screen, you can see the QR code. Miss Pritchard has assured me it's fine for you guys to get your phones out. So you can do that now. If you give it a quick scan, it will take you straight to the website to fill out our form. And then it will take 10 minutes at most to do that. Put in all your information and you've got your place sorted for this autumn.
If you're still a bit on the fence, you can go on the website later at wearencs.com and sign up there. Like Killian says, it's the same thing. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes.
Just to mention as well, once you've signed up, your guardians or parents or carers will receive a medical form. You need to ensure that they fill that out in order for you to definitely go on their autumn programme. So just to end there, guys, thank you very much for listening to us today. On a personal note, I really encourage you to get involved with NCS. My brother went on it about 8 years ago. He's still got all his friends he met on the programme, meets up with them regularly. From a professional point of view, it's a great way to get lots of skills for the future. As Jade mentioned in those university interviews, you've got something recent and to talk about, and you can pinpoint it as well. So we'd like to thank Miss Pritchard as well for letting us talk to you, and we look forward to seeing you in autumn. We're just going to end this video with a short clip of what some young people got up to in their lives after lockdown. Thank you.
Goodbye.
When the time comes again to step out freely into the world, all my friends who held me down, you'll be the first I holler at, to link up with.
We'll be face to face again to say things we couldn't say behind a screen. I've made a list of all the places we said we'll visit.
Let's see how far our legs take us to that lake.
Those woods.
All that precious greenery we said will help protect in our fight for a better climate.
What can faze us when we're told, no you can't,
We say, no, we can.
Even when we're back at school, we'll have a better time since we spent so many days indoors. Becoming our own teachers.
Picking up new skills.
Learning more about who we are as individuals.
As siblings.
As a family.
From now on, every person in my neighbourhood is my cousin. Only families stick together through tough times, like my community did.
Shout out to those who lived a life locked down.
Shout out to the frontliners.
Shout out to those who stood for equality.
Shout out to those fueled with hope and joy.
And now together, we're ready to rebuild the world.
As we approach the end of lockdown, I think we can all agree that it's been very difficult, but we can also agree that we have all learned very important things over this period of time.
I hope that we all remember, despite being far apart, we all came together to form one big community.
The fact that this has taken away some things that we can't get back, I'd like to think that would make us appreciate everything a bit more.
After the lockdown, I'm going to look to get to my best friend's house and take in a really nice view of the city. And I really hope the world is a more united place after it.
We're all human and in this together. So I hope the world will never be the same, but better.